Well, happy Halloween, one and all. This is John Futrell, aka Jonathan Movies on YouTube. It's Thursday, October 30th. I'm outside the Cheri Theater in Murray, Kentucky. I guess what I'm doing on this one is sort of a summary of a couple of horror films I've seen over the last week. Last Sunday, I was at the Princess Theater in Mayfield. I finally caught Annabelle, I guess the prequel to The Conjuring. Like the late 60s period setting. Kind of interesting seeing people call for help and use rotary phones. You know, the couple, young newlywed couple expecting a child, the wife gets a doll, turns out to be possessed by a demon. Just want to get caught here. Well, of course, not much gore in that film, but the scary stuff, it's pretty scary enough. If you're looking for a lot of blood, this ain't going to be the film, but good subtle scares in that one. And for less subtle scares, it was tonight at the Cheri here. I was kind of torn. Usually I would be at the Cinemark for one of their Riff Tracks presentations, in this case Anaconda, and that was the plan for a long time, but when I checked the Cheri's website, they were going to have a classic horror film for Halloween. In this case, it was Friday the 13th Part 2. I saw the original at the Georgetown Drive-In in Georgetown, Indiana, about a decade ago, and I thought that was such a great experience seeing that on a big screen. I decided to go for the sequel tonight. Well, of course, back then, Friday the 13th was in 35mm on a drive-in screen, and with all the little problems with the film, how it aged, it kind of improved it. Made it feel like I was really watching it back in the day. Of course, today everything's digital, and this version of it was digital, looked sharper than ever, which might have been a problem, because I don't know, a film like that just begs to be seen in 35mm with all the grain evident, the little scratches and nicks. But all in all, I've always felt this was a better film than the original, and kind of stay true here. Really? You know, of course, it was the first film where Jason was the killer, even though he's wearing the burlap sack and not the hockey mask we would all come to know and love. And let's see, and of course, full frontal female nudity in it, always a plus for the genre, and some rather inventive kills. Gets the kid in the wheelchair, gets two kids making love, and stabs them all at once. All in all, pretty solid entry in the series. And, well, I guess once Halloween passes, we'll really get into the prestige, big money holiday stuff, big budget, big expectations, and whatever I'll see, I'll report on. So until then, this is John Futrell, aka Jonathan Movies on YouTube. See you at the movies, and happy Halloween.